How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Cool Espresso, and welcome back to another video here today on the channel. In this one, we're going to be talking about something that is not actually Zombies Chronicles related, but rather storyline overall related to the Zombies storyline, as we know with canon and things that match up with the official storyline that we were given when Zombies Chronicles was debuted about a week and a half ago at this point. So this is something that once again, maybe doesn't pertain to the maps coming up, but rather may hold some significance to the storyline in Black Ops 3 overall as a whole. So in this one, we're focusing a little bit more on the notion of who Pablo Marinus was, perhaps a major giveaway in Dreisendrack that has been completely overlooked up until as of recently. Now, before we get too far into it, a huge shout out to where credit is due. This was something that was proposed by the Reddit user ZimU the 8th, or ZimU XIII, and in this he proposed a theory about who Pablo Marinus could actually be in relation to what we know of in the Black Ops 3 storyline and the canon and all that kind of stuff. So overall in the storyline, we know that Primus saved Pablo from the Apothicans. He also ended up fighting alongside them. During that time, he was a knight dubbed Sir Pablo Marinus. Now, between the two dimensions, Primus actually fought the Apothicans in at least two locations. The location of Origins, the Great Battle, and then the location of Dreisendrack in another dimension. Now, the theory for this actually gets a little bit interesting here with this part, because according to his theory, is that Pablo actually served the Wolf King, and that the tomb in front of the bows in Dreisendrack is actually his own tomb. The connection to this could go all the way back to the bows themselves, as, say, Primus would have their own bows, the upgraded bows, and the default bow that we end up getting is actually that of the bow that Pablo had. Now, furthering more the theory in terms of tying this together of Pablo being somebody of importance within Dreisendrack and who that may be, during the Easter egg, once you put the golden rod into the tomb that may very well be Pablo's, the Keeper rises. But we're gonna keep that in our back pocket here for just a couple of seconds and revisit that thought in just a second. But no doubt, no matter how you spin it, how you look at this theory, Dreisendrack certainly offered a lot in terms of storyline information, and a lot of which actually had some pieces and tie-ins within the story of Pablo Marinus. And one of those is the test subject, that being the Mexican test subject that's been around in the lore for years, which is now 100% confirmed to be Pablo. The one image that flickers on the wall from the showcase of images just above the courtyard near the bedroom is that of an organ, perhaps a spleen, inside a silver platter or a silver dish in which a dissection has just taken place. Now, what is interesting about this spleen is the fact that there is a Black Sun logo on it, and for those of you guys that may not know that by name, the Black Sun logo is the logo in which the Keepers have on their chests. So, coming back to that theory of the Keeper rising, the whole point that this theory then goes to is, despite some rumors of, say, Pablo maybe being the Wolf King, which while it's not definitive on who this is, it's still possible, it's still up in the air, it alternatively points, instead of that being the identity of Pablo, him being a Keeper. And while he has the boss battle at the end of Dreisendrack, perhaps corrupted by the Dark Aether, it does make sense in terms of all the other connections that we've mentioned thus far. That being that he fought alongside Primus against the Apothicans, why the bows could be linked up as such, why the tomb is directly tied to the Easter egg step, and certainly why there is the iconic Black Sun logo on his spleen, which to me is one of the biggest helping hands in this theory. But of course, it's just that, a theory. There's no set confirmation on this yes, no, wrong, right answer that we have definitively given to us at this point in time, but it's an interesting theory because with how many things there are out there of Pablo, it's still rather intriguing that there's still so much unknown and so many dots that still need to be connected here with it. So that variable of Pablo, perhaps he is a Keeper, perhaps he's not. Who knows? And that is where the theory concludes, and it's something that I just love this idea. I love the notion of maybe seeing this right in front of our faces the whole time. But I guess we'll see with time, perhaps more explanation comes out and perhaps there are more dots that are connected. But as for now, I'd love to hear your thoughts down there in the comment section down below. Do you think that Pablo was a Keeper? Do you think he was perhaps the Wolf King? Whatever you may think, leave it down there in the comment section down below. But as for that, that's what's gonna wrap it up. Just wanted to bring you guys this here because I saw this, thought it was super interesting, and definitely wanted to share it here with you guys. So once again, credit to where credit is due, and huge shout out to Reddit user ZimU the 8th, or ZimU XIII. I'll drop the full link link down there in the description below to the thread if you want to check it out for yourselves and see some of the discussion in the comments of that as well. But hopefully you guys did enjoy, and if you guys did, make sure you drop a like down below, and if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe to stay up to date with everything we have here regarding Zombies Chronicles, anything zombies related, Black Ops 3 multiplayer, Modern Warfare Mastered, Call of Duty World War II, Infinite Warfare, all that good stuff. We got you covered here up on the channel. And finally, if you guys want to follow me over on Twitter, that is the best place to get connected with me outside of YouTube, but practically live on Twitter. So if you guys want to strike up a conversation, ask me a question, whatever it may be, link is down there in the description below. But I'll see you dudes later. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. Zombies Chronicles in less than 12 hours now at this point. I'm hyped. Hopefully you guys are as well. Thanks so much for watching. My name is Nicola Espresso. Take care and peace.